Greetings, everybody. I hope you guys had a great Labor Day. I did not do a weekly update last week because I knew a lot of people were going to be going out of town and getting everything ready for Labor Day. But you know, now Labor Day's over and we have the fall upon us, the autumn. I love this time of year. I love when the leaves change, and it reminds me of the change that God needs to be doing in every single one of our hearts all the time. And so we're getting everything all ready to kick off our fall. Kids are back to school, and now it's time to think about kicking everything off here at Grace Church. To give you a rundown on a couple things, this Saturday, tomorrow night, is To Save a Life movie event. You will not want to miss this. This is such a great movie, and this is going to kick off our sermon series, To Save a Family, where we're going to just really encourage and try to equip the family. I'm working on the sermon, and God is teaching me through the sermon, and my prayer is that He's going to teach all of us this Sunday. But it starts tomorrow night, 7 p.m. here at Grace Church, right here in the sanctuary. We're going to be playing the movie on our big screen right behind me, and we're going to have some snacks. We're actually going to have some stuff for the smaller children too. If you have smaller children that don't that will not be able to watch this movie, we're going to have stuff for them. So don't feel like you cannot come. So tomorrow night, 7 p.m., we're going to have this movie night, and then Sunday we're going to kick off the sermon series. We're going to kick off the sermon series To Save a Family, and just really pour, the next 6 weeks, pour and equip into families. From there, we're also going to have small groups. And you want to get plugged into a small group. Our prayer is that we can get a couple more formed tomorrow night at the movie event. But we have a small group on Monday night. We have a couple on Thursday night. Everything's starting to mesh and form. You will not want to miss being plugged into a small group to take the sermon a couple steps further, and to equip ourselves as parents and as brothers and sisters. If you're a part of a family, you want to be a part of a small group. This Sunday, also, we're going to kick off our new children's ministry, Paradise Island. I love it. I get goosebumps just thinking Paradise Island. And these kids are going to be pumped and poured into God's truth. But here, it's not just about the kids. Our prayer is that these kids will take stuff back to their families. And guess what? We encourage and nurture the family through our children's ministry. We are going to have a sign-in and a sign-out, check-in and check-out procedure at the beginning and at the end of the service. So if you have children, you will want to come a couple minutes early to get your children checked in. They will be in their ministry the whole length of the service. I have attached a file with that process to this email. You won't want to miss things that are happening in the children's ministry. Coming in this morning, this is Friday, I walked through and I was just excited just walking into this building. And you're going to want to come and check that out. I'm not going to say too much about that. Also this Sunday, we have our membership class. If you are thinking or praying about membership of Grace Church, right after the service on Sunday, we'll have lunch and we'll have our membership class where we get together and we're just going to hammer out kind of what is Grace Church? What do we believe? What is the mission and vision God has called us to? And how can you be a part of that? That is this Sunday right after church. Also Monday, we are kicking off our Monday nights. And I am extremely excited. This is talk about focus and intentionality. We really narrowed our focus on Monday nights. The gospel tells us, or Jesus tells us, that we are to go and make disciples. We are to equip people to live their lives for Jesus 24 hours, 7 days a week. That's what Monday nights is about. It's about that equipping. We have the children going to be equipped and also the adults. But it's not just coming and being discipled. We have to be intentional about going and sharing Christ with our community. That's what these are. The challenge is still, Every single person that calls Grace Church their home, whether you're a member or a regular attender, you grab one of these tracts and you go and you give it to at least one person each week. That is the challenge. We are the light of the world. We hold the gospel truth. And God uses us to share that, to be that city on a hill in our community. So these are a tool that help us do that. Also, coming up in a couple weeks is our leadership community on September 25th. It's a Saturday. We're going to have a full conference here to pour into and equip leadership of Grace Church. If you are not a leader, you are still welcome to be a part of that. But all of leadership community to be a part of that. And I also challenge the consistory to be a part of that too. So that's coming up. You're going to have more details on that coming up. You know, and through all this, I can't help, and I said it before, and I want to read it out of the Bible. Jesus, right before he ascended into heaven, he says, "Go, therefore, and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always, even to the end of the age." You know, Jesus is with us through this. God is doing amazing things here at Grace Church. He's moving, he's guiding, he's directing, he's growing. And he's giving us a laser focus. And you won't want to miss any of that. And I challenge you to be a part of that. Sunday mornings, Monday nights, and also getting plugged into a small group. God is doing amazing things. You know, and he's laid on our hearts a vision to reproduce passionate followers of Jesus throughout the Downriver community and beyond. And you know what? He uses you in that process. He uses me. He uses all of us. So I can't wait to see you on Sunday. I look forward to it. Blessings to you. And great things are happening at Grace Church. You won't want to miss it. We'll talk to you on Sunday. See you then.